guys, welcome back to Daily Diabetics. Happy Tuesday. First off, I want to apologize for all of my videos pretty much going up late. Today I was babysitting, and then after I fell asleep and took a good old nap, and then I woke up with a terrible headache. But here I am, and here's my video for you all. If you follow our Instagram, I put on the Instagram story that I promised I'd get a video up, so here it is. So if you don't know, this week's theme is story time. I've touched on this story before on my channel, but I'm going to talk about it a little bit again today. It's about all the times that I've had seizures. There are 4 times I've had seizures, and I'm just going to go in order as best as I remember. 3 out of the 4 are due to low blood sugar. So my blood sugar was low throughout the night for too long, and my body didn't like it, and so a seizure is how my body reacted. So the first one, I remember waking up, my head was on the opposite end of my bed, and my mom had her arm around me trying to shove marshmallow, I don't know what it was, marshmallow cream puff, it was in a jar, just marshmallow cream, I guess. It has a name, but I don't know what it's called. Just trying to get that down my throat. So my second one, post seizure, was the worst. This one was terrible. I don't remember much about the seizure. I remember waking up, my whole family's just kind of camping out in my room, and I wake up from my seizure, and I just got this headache. It was so bad. Moving, opening my eyes, talking, everything hurt so bad. I just was bored out of my mind. My mom's like, you need to rest, you need to sleep, until this goes away. But I remember I was just so bored, so I walked downstairs, and at the time my sister had a fish, and she wasn't in town or whatever, so I was switching out the water, and I walked downstairs and the fish didn't move, and I started bawling. I was so emotional, so grumpy. It was so bad. But then I went into my mom's room and I laid down, and then I got sick, and then I laid back down. Literally the whole day was a blur and was absolutely miserable. And then the third seizure, my blood sugar was actually 80. My mom gave me glucose tablets. And then she went downstairs, and then came back up a few minutes later to check on me, and I was seizing, and my lips turned blue. So this was the scariest for my family. They did end up calling 911 because my lips were blue. That's not normal, and seizing isn't really normal either. So they called 911, and the EMTs came, and they put these patches on me, and I think they were checking my heart rate to make sure I wasn't about to die or whatever, I guess. I remember waking up and they're like, alright, Kai, I'm going to rip this off, it might hurt. And I just remember them pulling off the sticker kind of thing. And then my most recent seizure was a little mini one. I was actually at my endo appointment, and they had to draw blood. I don't know about you all, but for me they draw blood every 6 months to just test it and make sure everything's good. They drew blood from my vein and my arm, and they put the needle in, and normally this doesn't bother me. I'm a type 1 diabetic. I should be used to needles, right? Apparently not. So the lady put the needle in, and then something wasn't right, so she pulled it out and pushed it back in, and I watched all that happen. And then I started seeing stars, and I've never passed out before, so I didn't know what it was like. And they're like, are you okay? I'm like, yeah. And I remember I looked over, and I put my head down or whatever, and that's the last I remember. And then I woke up, and I was sweating. I literally asked the nurse if I could lay on the ground because I was so hot. She's like, no, but we'll get you to a room so I can lay on one of the beds. And she's like, here, drink this water. And she handed me the cup of the water, and I just didn't have enough strength to hold it. Just wet your lips or whatever. And then they had to help walk me to the room to lay down. And then when we got it to leave, there was a puddle of my sweat. So that's my story time of my 4 seizures. Obviously, that is now why I have a Dexcom CGM monitoring my blood sugar throughout the night, so none of this happens again. I hope you all enjoyed this story time. Tell me one of your story times in the comments below. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed.